How's it going out there? Today we're embarking upon a pretty good road trip. This whole month's been kind of a crapshoot as far as making plans. COVID out of control, flights getting canceled like crazy, so kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. I had a whole trip, a whole week planned out in Colorado. I had a flight booked, had events planned and stuff. My friends out there were expecting me, and due to some things that were out of my control, wasn't able to make that one happen, unfortunately. Kind of fell through. So instead, making some stuff happen anyway. Impromptu road trip. We're heading to Death Valley. I got some cool sights along the way too. I'm excited. Let's do it. And the first awful bit of traffic. Let's see what the hell is causing this. That was a good little backup. Almost there. Alright, made it to stop number 1. Elmer's Bottle Tree Ranch. Always wanted to check it out. You gotta appreciate the time and effort this type of place must have taken. Each one of these little things created. A lot of them have similarly themed colors on the bottles. Very nice to look at. Really unique stop out here, middle of nowhere. Not too far from Barstow or Victorville, but cool little stop. I like these ones in here. It's a nice mix of kind of greens and browns. Kind of earthy tones. Be a little narrow through some of these and make sure I don't knock any bottles off. I'm not entirely sure what's holding them on. Might just be gravity. Every kind of bottle you can imagine. And one can. I see you in there. Alright. Elmer's Bottle Tree Ranch. Check that off the list. Always wanted to see it. We got a lot of other stuff to see, so let's get back on the road. Gotta say, it feels great just getting out of the city limits, out here in the absolute middle of nowhere. And sometimes it feels good to just unplug, get away from it all, you know, turn off the news. Live in such ridiculously politicized, divided times. You know, it's real good to turn that off every now and then. Really therapeutic in a way, I think, to just kind of get out here and forget about a lot of that stuff. Get out here and stretch your legs and just enjoy the heck out of it. That's exactly what I'm going to do over the next few days here. That is one very long stretch of road. God damn. And another one. Yep, definitely safe to say we're in the middle of nowhere. Alright, just got to our turnout for the Trona Pinnacles. Little information board here, let's check that out. Alright, here we go. Down the lengthy dirt road to where we're going to be camping tonight. The Trona Pinnacles. A lot of salt out here. God, it almost looks like snow. To be honest, the road in was tremendously bumpy and rocky. But the old girl made it. Here we are. Checking out this little sign here. So we got 3 groups of pinnacles. We got the northern group, middle group, which is where we're going to be mostly checking out, and this southern group here, which these are the oldest ones up here. Some of these are over 100,000 years old. Crazy. Man, this place is cool. Definitely don't see stuff like this every day. Very unique. So right now I'm driving the main loop that kind of surrounds the main cluster of pinnacles here. And you can camp here. I've seen people do it online. I haven't seen many signs for or against it. There are fire pits here and there, so I'm gonna kind of do the lap here around and See what the campsites are looking like. See if I can find the best one, because there's only a couple other people here, and it doesn't look like they're camping. So, hey, I might have Trona to myself tonight. Wouldn't that be cool and just a tad creepy, maybe? Saw this little possible Jeep path or something. Looks like some cars have been up here. I don't think it's minivan worthy, but something tells me to climb up there and see what's up. Ooh, cool. Nice little view. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere beyond where I'm at. Yeah, this thing. Oh, we're talking. Look at that. God, I'm gonna die out here. They're really pointy and brittle. Awfully pretty out here. Don't see this every day. And there is a bathroom. One bathroom in the whole area. Let's see how it's looking. Do not lock the door. You will get locked inside. Jesus. Well, that's good to know. Little pit toilet. Wow. Can you imagine? That's a little bit frightening. But, hey, there is a bathroom, so I'm going to use it. So this is pretty cool. There's actually a campsite right in the middle, right in the center of the main loop. I didn't even realize you could drive in here, but you can. And there's a very recently used campsite. I don't think I'm going to use it though. I don't know. It's just, there's only one way in or out. If someone did show up, seems sketchy. You can see why this would find its way into science fiction. I mean, this really does look a bit like a different planet. And there's something interesting up there I'm gonna go check out. We got a little path to it. Ooh, creepy. Okay, doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Phew. Probably about 15 feet deep. And there used to be a metal gate in front of it. It's a little treacherous. This is the way. God, this stuff is just so brittle, all of it. And sharp. And gets all over your hands. So I gather this is mostly borax, this stuff on the ground. This makes me think of Futurama, where they run into the borax kid on that other planet. Funny name for a mineral-based hooligan in outer space. Whew, creepy cell though. Wouldn't want to get locked in there. Wouldn't want to get locked in the bathrooms either, which apparently is exactly what happens if you close the door for a little privacy. Yeesh. Alright, I think I found my campsite for the night. This one just kind of looks the most official. Got 2 fire pits going, which I think I might combine into one good fire pit. And then just kind of this little rail right here. This little handrail, guardrail, whatever it is. Kind of just makes it feel a little more like an official campsite. I've seen one other car, and they were clearly just here for photos. Didn't look to be camping, but even if they are, one other car in this whole area. So, not the busy season here at Trona, I don't think. Man, it's really hard to get a scale of these things till you get up close to them. Might be hard to tell through the camera, but these are some monoliths. Goodness. Such a unique spectacle. Especially to have completely to yourself. Unreal. There's the bathroom way down there we saw, and then there is the only other car here. Looks to be a guy taking pictures of his girlfriend. Hashtag single life. Ah, these are cool though. This is the size of this friggin' thing. Whew. What a sight. Look at this. Kind of strangely human-shaped. The rocks, not me. Whew. Man, it's not even warm, but working up a sweat running through here. It's kind of like a big playground. The fact that nobody's here too, just really, not to say I'm really doing anything I couldn't do if people were here, but I don't know, it's just really cool having this entire place to myself. In a pandemic, no less. Talk about your social distancing. And get a whole lot more distance to this. Sun just hiding down behind one of these tufus? Tufu, I think they call them. There's my little campground down there. Chill for the night in solitude. Alright, turned 2 mediocre fire pits into one pretty good one. Have us a little fire tonight. Well, we made it. We are settled in for the night. Time to crack a beer. Kick back a little bit. Whew. Ice cold. Man, I gotta say, to just be able to walk up to these giant ancient monoliths and just put your hands right on them, it's really mind-blowing. But God, and you get up close to them, I mean, you can really tell that these aren't just normal above ground rocks. I mean, little bits of like coral and stuff. Like, these were formed under an ancient lake. That's a trip. I'm climbing on rocks and occasionally just like tumbling them over, because a lot of them are very brittle. Rocks that were made seriously 10 to 30,000 years ago. I gotta admit, when I first looked up this place online, I thought, oh, okay, pretty cool. Filming location, pointy rocks, ancient lake bed, you know, probably worth stopping at. To be honest, it was one of the lower things on my list of Death Valley area sites. But good God, if you're in this area, this is something, probably only have to do it once in your lifetime, but you gotta do it once. You gotta come here to the Trona Pinnacles, walk around in this weird jungle gym of ancient calcium carbonate, touch some of the tufus, and just connect with it. But God, this is just mind-blowing. I can't believe I almost didn't come here, because it is kind of out of the way. But 100% glad I did. This is so cool. I'll remember this forever. Forever. So I did find another camper. That is the full extent of the zoom on my camera. This place is pretty big. He is far away. But a lot of camping. I'm right here in like the main area, but there's a lot of outskirts you can camp at. I wouldn't mind spending 2 nights here, to be honest. Man, I mean, this stuff is brittle. I have been breaking off rocks like that size. I mean, you can see the circle of cracks. There's a good chance if I pulled on that, that entire rock would fall. But I'm not going to do it, because I'm not trying to ruin these 10,000-year-old sculptures here, but whew, very brittle. Most of them look climbable, but like I said, the brittleness, good chance you're going to fall on your ass. So, like I said, these ones here in the central kind of area of Trona, between 10 and 30,000 years old. These ones down here, way in the distance there, 100,000 years old. This entire thing was a huge lake. Lake Searles, I believe it's called, but whew, what a trip to imagine this was all underwater some 10,000 years ago. The sun has set. Got some nice dusk colors going, but it's about time to get that fire going. We're going kind of cheater mode here with the Duraflame. I'm sure Bear Grylls wouldn't be happy about it, but you know. Sometimes you gotta just do it the easy way. That'll burn nicely for a good 4 hours, so I'll be warm. Well, that wasn't too hard. A couple sticks on top of Duraflame. I got a little dinner going. Starting to smell good. Well, I am about to call it a night. Getting pretty tired out here, but I thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this as well, learned a little something about the Trona Pinnacles. Maybe you never even heard of them. Who knows? Maybe you Googled it and that led you here. I'm not too sure. Either way, I do thank you for watching. Please throw me a like if you can. If you're interested in more travels and stuff like this, please subscribe. That'd be super cool. And I got some more coming real soon from Death Valley.